Leos, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. We're going to be covering a little bit of work, health, love, like usual. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. We'll dive in deeper and go in a little bit further into our conversation, and depending on how the reading plays out, okay? All right, so Leos, overall, I'm picking up the energy of someone who is, they may have lied to you, but not in the way that you think. And they are, it's like lying was easier for them than like saying the truth. Maybe it was too hard for them to say something, to say the reality, say the truth to you. We'll get into that in just a moment though, okay? All right, so when it comes to your health, I feel like water, emotions is important for you. You may be going into you may be swimming this week. Maybe you're going to go to the beach, to the lake, the creek, the river, pond, swimming pool. You may be spending time in water, maybe taking swimming lessons or just chilling by the pool maybe. And I feel like you're trying new ways. Oh my gosh, trying new ways on how to cleanse yourself. Maybe you're buying new, or you're getting new bath products, maybe bath bombs, shower gels, loofahs, hair shampoo, conditioner, soaps. Like you could be getting new bathroom supplies or shower things. Maybe even like pool not decoration, pool toys, you know, like the little noodles and those little swan floaty things. And I feel like you are gonna be trying also maybe new drinks. Maybe you're making a new drink. Maybe you're making some margarita, mojito or something, or trying new drinks, sparkling drinks, water, juices, sodas, or you're making your own little concoction. Maybe you're a little chef, or you're trying to be a chef making new smoothies. But I feel like water, drinks, is something that you're, I don't know, going to be enjoying a lot this week. Maybe you're going to a party and you're going to be drinking a lot. I don't know. Be safe out there. Don't drink and drive, obviously. But I see that like water is going to be really important to you. So if you can be by the water, cool down with water, make your showering or your bubble bath experience even more luxurious and beautiful, because it's literally like you spiritually cleansing yourself in a physical way. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, there's some dishonesty or some deceit in this area of life. Maybe someone is not being honest with you. Maybe someone owes you money and they haven't paid you back, yet you see that they're spending or doing all these things. So they could be making up lies, excuses, or someone at work lied, you know, said they were sick. They weren't actually sick. They were trying to get days off. Or there could be some gossip, you know, some lies, some rumors spreading around that could kind of affect you. Maybe it's not directly at you, but could affect you. Like someone could ask you to like, oh, if so-and-so calls you, could you just tell them I was with you, or tell them this? And you're like, you're asking me to lie for you? I could get in trouble. Like, please, Leo, just tell them you're with me, or blah, 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 blah. And you're like, oh gosh, I don't want to get into this mess. So someone may ask you to cover for them, or to like tell a lie for them, or it could be you possibly, I don't know. But there's some deceit, some dishonesty going on. I'm not saying this is like, oh my gosh, such like really life or death bad things, but it could be like little things, but it may not rub you the right way. So I'm a firm believer, being open, being honest about things. I feel like people will respect you a little bit more that way. But you know, analyze your situation to the best way possible. And I feel like the best way to get people to be honest with you is just to show that you're understanding, and that, hey, like, I'd rather just be honest. I may not be happy about it, but just keep it real with me. Like, I'll understand. I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to punch you in the face, although I may want to in my head, but just be honest with me. Don't BS it, you know? So there could be some of that going on. So be careful with your finances, your work, school, maybe who you're sharing things with, who you're sharing your ideas with. And maybe if you're letting people borrow, or, you know, be careful where you put your money and who you're investing it with, because some of these people may not be very honest or direct with you. So just keep that in mind for this week, okay? All right, so when it comes to your love relationships and dating, some of you could have Virgo somewhere in your chart. Or you could be a cusp as well. And as far as the other person you could be dealing with, I feel like it's earth sign. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or very strong earth energy about them. Because of course it could be any sign, okay? So I feel like a little white lie was told. And maybe it wasn't like a little white lie, but it was a lie. But this lie came from a good place. You know, it didn't come from like a like trying to be a bad person or hurt you. Like, this person lied to you or may have told you a little white lie because they thought it was the right thing to do, or they thought they had a better chance of getting with you, or that maybe you would judge them, and so they wanted to present themselves in the best possible way. So they may have lied because they wanted to impress you, or they wanted to get that foot through the door, you know, and make an impression on you, pretty much. So yes, it is a lie, but it wasn't from a malicious intent. It wasn't, you know, coming from a bad place. It was them trying to like get closer to you. So this could be someone new you met, or it's pretty recent. I think that this person may have been like trying to, they may have presented themselves in a way that like, oh, I have all this going on for me, or, you know, they could have lied about their job, where they work, or who they work with, or where they live, or, what they're working on. Oh yeah, that's my car. And maybe it wasn't their car. It was their friends, their buddy's car, or a rental or something, like a possession that they had, or a status maybe that they had. They could have lied about it. Maybe it wasn't really them, or they were not the owner of it. Okay. Like let's say they were working somewhere and it was their buddies or best friend's business, but they saw you come in, they started talking to you, and so they're like, yeah, whenever you come in, just let me know, like I'll give you a discount, or, you know, I'll help you out, or maybe they offered you free something, you know, free service or free product or food or something, and you were like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, thank you so much. And they made it seem like they were the owners or something, and they really weren't. So they were just trying to like, you know, get to you and talk to you, get a chance with you as a way to like impress you and make their mark, okay? But I think they may have accidentally let it get too far, okay? And I think you got excited, like, okay, so you could be in a new place, or maybe you were in a new environment, you were asking for directions, and you bump into them, or you ask them because you're not familiar, and they seem to know what they're doing, or, you know, you're in a new environment, they showed you around, they made it seem like they could help you, or they have the connections, maybe not exactly, you know, and could have exaggerated how much they can actually help you or be there for you, okay? And it's not like you were like looking out for this, you know, but they just tried to make an impression on you. And I think you may find out this week, like you may catch on to something like, wait a minute, something's not adding up. Like maybe something they said, or you went to a place and you saw that they weren't actually there, or you asked about them and they're like, oh no, we don't know that person, like so-and-so, no one by that name works here. And you're like, what? Like something may happen and it doesn't add up to you. You're like, wait, what? Like, this doesn't make sense. How is this person the owner of this? And then no one knows this person, no one knows anyone by that name here. Like something is not right. Like, what? So it may not be that exact situation, but you and your mind are going to start like adding the math, calculating. You're like, something is not right here. Like, what's going on? And you're going to start investigating, and you may catch this person literally like in a lie. Is it on a lie or in a lie? I think in a lie. You may catch this person in a lie. Somebody will be like, duh, it's in, I don't know. But I think you may catch this person in a lie, and it may upset you because you're like, wait, why are you lying to me about this? Like, this is not even a big deal. Like, why would you lie about this and say that you're here, you work here, when you really don't? Like, for you, it doesn't make sense. You're like, why? Like, that's not even, why lie about that? Like, I'm not gonna, like, it's nothing that's a big deal. And I think you get really offended about it because you wouldn't lie about it, and you respect and you really value honesty and integrity and just being direct. and you take pride in being honest as a person. Maybe not all of you, but I think most of you are pretty honest about things. You're not going to lie about dumb little things that don't matter. And it just kind of like rubbed you the wrong way, because it's like, well, if you lie about little things like this and you lied with just meeting me, it makes me feel like you're going to lie about a lot of things, and that doesn't make me feel good. So this person freaks out and they're like, oh my gosh, this Leo caught me in a lie. Like, what am I gonna do? Oh my gosh, how do I save myself? They start freaking out. It really stresses them out because they didn't think ahead of time. They weren't planning ahead for this. And they start to really freak out and get frustrated and try to like, maybe they tell you right away the truth, or they try to like cover it up because they don't want to like lose or completely destroy their chances with you. But I feel like you're gonna like not push them away, but you make it just kind of like stop talking to them for a little bit, or just may go quiet, you know, like not really respond or not be as reactive with them. And you're gonna start thinking and going into details. You're like, what the heck? What is going on? And just start like overthinking about it and analyzing every little bit, every little situation that you had or encountered you had with this person. And I feel like right now they're gonna be like on like mayday, trying to find like any kind of solution. Like, oh my gosh, like calling their friends or their buddies, like, Leo caught me, like, what do I do? I don't know, like, oh my gosh, like my chances are ruined. What am I gonna do? And their finances may be like all over the place right now, or maybe they completely lied about where they work or what they're doing, and it's like so far from the truth and they don't know what to do. And they're trying to find some kind of like solution, or trying to like, almost like they could have been living double lives and now don't know how to make it better, or how to bring it into one. And it's kind of maybe embarrassing for them, or something that they're really shameful about. And I don't know, it just feels like they're having trouble with finding a way to like tell you, or a way to tell you that won't make them look bad, pretty much, even though they may already have messed up and already are looking bad. So we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know and maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so Leos, let's try to get more information, see what's going on. We'll continue on in the extended. The link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best.